art friends, welcome to today's how-to. Today we'll be learning how to draw Chippy Birdy, a fan-made smiling critter from Poppy Playtime. So first let's get started on the left-hand side with the hair, and we're going to start by curving this line around and then up. And then from that point, we're just going to curve that back around and then further up on the right. Let's move down now. We're going to curve this line around and then in. To the right of this, we're going to curve this around and then up. Moving over to the left, we're going to arch this line around and then up. Let's move up in towards the center now. We're going to curve this line around, bringing this down, arching that back in towards the side. For the pattern now, we're going to curve this line around and then in. We'll replicate that in the middle. And then moving across, we're going to arch this line around and then back up. And then one more time, we're just going to curve this around and then over. Now let's draw in the mouth. So in the center, we're going to curve this line up and then down. And then closing off the bottom of the mouth, starting in the corner, we're just going to curve this line around and then in. For the cheek, we're going to curve this line around and then in. Moving below this, we're going to curve that around and then up. Starting in the corner, we're going to curve this line all the way around and then up. For the tongue in the center, we're going to arch this line across. Moving behind that, we're going to arch that over towards the right. In the center now, we're going to curve this line around and then down. For the eye, we're going to curve this line across on the bottom. Moving over towards the inside, we're going to arch this line up and then back down on the right. In the left-hand corner now, we're going to draw in a small oval for the highlight of the eye. Closing off the right-hand side of the face now, we're just going to curve this line up and then down. Moving up above on the left-hand side now, we're going to draw in the letter C. From the corner here now, we're going to curve this line back around and in, drawing another letter C. And then in the middle, we're just going to draw in a small curved line from left to right. Let's move down and draw in the necklace. So coming down, we're going to draw in a letter C on the right, extending that further out on the bottom. We'll come down on a diagonal, replicating that on the left, leaving a small gap. On the outside line, we're going to bring this line straight up towards the top. We'll make the one on the left smaller. We'll bring this line across on the inside and then back down, connecting that together. Let's move over towards the left now. We're going to bring this line straight up towards the top, connecting that. And then we're going to close this off on the top with a straight line. We'll draw a diagonal line that comes out on either side for the necklace. And now let's draw on the torso. So on the right-hand side, we're going to curve this line all the way around and then up. We're going to leave space for the arm now. So on the inside, we're going to curve this line around, past our torso there, curving that around and then in for the thumb. From this corner, we're going to curve this line up towards the top, bringing that back down. And now from here, we're just going to continue to curve this line over and in towards the face. We're going to curve this line down, doing the same thing on the top. Let's move in towards the middle now. We're going to arch this line over and then in. And then one last time, we're just going to curve this line out and then back in towards the thumb. In the center now, we're going to curve this line down. We'll do the same thing on the bottom. In the middle of the torso now, we're going to curve this line around and then down. Let's draw in our right arm and hand now. So we're going to move in towards the shoulder, curving this line down and then up. And then from the thumb here, we're just going to curve this line down. In the corner now, we're going to curve this line out towards the right and then back down. Now moving down for our second finger, we're going to arch this line around and down and then in. One more time, moving across, we're going to curve this line out, up, across, and then down. In this open space here now, we're going to curve this line around in each finger like we did on the left-hand side. Closing off the bottom of the arm now, let's arch this line all the way around and then up. For the inside of the right leg, we're going to curve this line down towards the bottom. For the foot, we're going to arch this line around and then in. We'll step across again, curving this line out, back in. From the top now, we're going to curve this line around and then down, connecting that. And then in the middle, we're just going to draw in a curved line from left to right. Let's step across now on the left-hand side. We're going to arch this line down. We'll step further out. We're going to curve this line all the way around and then down towards the bottom. For the first toe, we're going to curve this line around and then in. Stepping across, we're going to curve that out and then in. And then one more time, we're going to arch that out and then back up. And then we're going to close this off with a curved line from left to right. For the tail behind now, on the left-hand side, we're going to arch this line out, bringing this all the way in on the back. We're going to step down, curving this line around, and then up. And then one more time, we're just going to curve this line around, and then in. From the top now, we're going to arch this line down, connecting that for the pattern inside the tail. And that is it. That's how you draw Chippy Bird, a fan-made smiling critter from Poppy Playtime. You can pause the video and color it the way that I have done, or you can change your colors up if you'd like. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel, and also drop a comment below suggesting any more characters that you'd love to learn to draw next. Thanks so much for joining me on today's tutorial, and I will see you all on the next one.